Hello, my name is Mrs. Lynch, and I'm your child's 7th grade English teacher. As an English teacher, I tend to be pretty verbose, so the good news is you can pause me or mute me or turn this off altogether. I won't even know and will not be offended. You may have heard your child refer to English as the HIVE. HIVE stands for Highly Interactive and Versatile Environment. What that means is we expect the children to perform at their highest level each day, interact with themselves as learners, as well as their peers and myself. We want them to be versatile, so to be able to learn in multiple environments. That means both in person and technologically, digitally as well. So what are the hallmarks of HIVE learning? The hallmarks include collaboration, cooperation, and community, independent and interdependent inquiry, technology infusion, self-directed learning, fusing of real and digital educational forms, wall-less learning, which means the learning does not stop once they leave the classroom, problem solving is key, interpersonal communication development, and most importantly, choice, voice, and responsibility. This is a program that I began about 5 years ago with the support of the district, where I saw there was a need for students to understand the value of technology, not just as social entertainment and communication devices, but also as a way to further their own knowledge instantly, and to follow the curiosities and become self-directed learners. So what does it look like? It looks like students working in clusters of 2 or more. There are daily agendas posted on Google Classroom each day, very specific directions the students must follow in order. Information is provided digitally via tutorials, videos, documents, and audio readings, and are available to them through Google Classroom. Clusters work cooperatively to explore topics and complete objectives. I am a facilitator. I walk around, I make sure that the students understand the content, I clarify, I inquire, I push their learning and their curiosities towards knowledge seeking, both as a group and individually. Clusters individuals, they self-select, direct, and pace their learning, which is very important because students learn at different paces. And there's increased communication and discussion within the physical and the digital classrooms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what the physical classroom looks like. So you can see where the students go each day. So this is their English classroom. There's a smartboard right there in the front of the room that we use on a daily basis. You can see the desks are created specifically so they can be put into different configurations depending on the activity and cluster assignments. And then there's going to be a giant magnetic whiteboard in the back where the students post their work. They print it out and post it, sort of like they would on a social media platform, but in person. And then the students use Post-it notes to comment and react using emoji magnets to their peers' work. Next, I'm going to show you what their digital classroom looks like.
I just want to take a moment to walk you through our digital Google Classroom. When your child logs in each day to Google Classroom, they'll come to a screen that looks like this. It's kind of like a dashboard with little Post-it note looking icons for each of their classes. What I wanted to show you was what their English classroom, their HIVE classroom would look like. So this is Mod 1's classroom, and they look similar, except for maybe the top wallpaper piece. When they log in each day, they have on this side here upcoming due dates and assignments. They can do all of those at once on the left-hand side. And then what they have waiting for them is the day's agenda. At the top here, you will see the learning targets for the day. So these are the targets for their learning that we're going to be addressing either through a single day or over a couple of days. And then there's an agenda. And what the agenda is a set of directions that tells them what they need to do. The expectation when they log in each day is that they go directly to the agenda and they begin working on the assignments in the order that they have been placed for them on the screen. And then below that, oftentimes what I'll do is I will additionally post reminders and working options. What I have set up Google Classroom to do is that every time I originally post a material, a question, or assignment, it will appear on the screen for them so they can easily access it on that day. However, they are also all organized in the classwork section. And here you have the classwork section. On the side, you have all of the topics. So students can go through kind of like a table of contents to locate all the topics. and each of the assignments or materials or questions are embedded beneath them. The assignments that are graded have a combination of a letter and a number. The letter simply is for the quarter, so quarter 1 will be A, quarter 2 will be B, and then a number, so that's the order in which the assignment was given. What I tell the students, a great tool for them to use, and for people in general to use, is a Control F function. And what happens is when you hit Control F, up will pop a box. Control F stands for find. And so say they were asked to complete assignment A 13. What they do here, and you can see it sort of came right to it, is it will bring them on that page directly to the assignment they're looking for. I know that Google Classroom, the assignments, it can be kind of clogged because there's so much material going out. So Control F, that find feature, is really extremely helpful for them. And then once they click on the assignment, the work, the document, the question will pop up and they can complete it. The responsibility of the student is to make sure that they pay attention to their upcoming due dates. They check their to-dos in their calendars, which can be found on their dashboard. Bring you back to the dashboard by coming up here as well. So that is an overview of their English Google Classroom.
The last thing I want to share with you is the HIVE Hub website, which I think will be very useful for both you and your child this year.
Welcome to the HIVE Hub. The HIVE Hub website is one that I created so students and parents would have a central location for important resources that will help build success. I'm not going to show you everything, although you are certainly welcome to take a look and explore, but I do want to show you a couple of features that I will think will be most helpful for you. So if you scroll down, this just right here, if you click on it, it's a little promotional commercial that kind of explains the HIVE a little bit more. Then you have the Credo and access to Google Classroom. This is one feature I do want to speak about. This is an embedded Google document that you can access either through the website by using the scroll bar here, or if you want, when you scroll on it, as you see, this little box with an arrow comes up and you can open it in a separate tab by clicking on that. What this document contains is a matrix. On the far left-hand side, you have the core subject areas listed for you, and then next to them, each of the modules that are taught by that teacher. If you click on your child's mod, there will be a link to the Google Classroom calendar that you can add and follow on your home account. What will be on that calendar would be assignment due dates and titles or numbers, if that's how teachers assign work. What this is really helpful for is so that you can see what assignments are upcoming and what the due dates are for assessments and things of that nature. Because of copyright purposes, you're not going to be able to access the actual documents through your home account. They are locked so that only people with henhudschools.org credentials or henhud accounts can access them. However, it will allow you to see what assignments and assessments are upcoming, ask your child about them, and they can then access the documents on their Google Classroom through their account. What you would want to do, essentially, is to find your child's mods, go ahead and add those calendars, and those notifications would automatically be synced with your home calendar. It's really very, very useful. Another useful tool on this site is Infinite Campus right here. So if you're ever looking for the parent portal and need direct access, this should bring you there. And then down here, this is HIVE Remind. Remind is an application that you can put on your phone, and so can your children, that I also have on my phone, and it allows me to directly message important information, reminders, or special schedule links to the phones who sign up. So that means I can send the information to you if you join, or your child if they join. It pops up like a text message, so it's easy and quick to communicate, and it also keeps privacy rights. So no one's number is made public, but it's a great communication tool for you and for your children and for me. I use it often whenever I feel it's necessary, and students have responded well to it. The rest of this is more geared toward the students. There's a set of tools and resources, tutorials, and these are extension projects that they are asked to complete, one per quarter, where we're asking them to make connections outside of what we do in the classroom and sort of think on their own and work on their own independently. They can either choose one of these options or they can propose any project they'd like, so long as it connects to what we are doing in class. And this is just library and Quizlet links as well. So you can see there's a lot here to explore, and it is one central location that would allow you to get where you need to go. The bit.ly link for this is bit.ly/all caps HIVEHUB. Feel free to peruse and use as you see fit.
I think I've managed to give you an overview of some of the most important parts of the program this year. Certainly, if you ever have any questions, I'm very accessible. My email is down below. I urge you to please communicate with me anything that you might have questions about or concerns that you may have. I think through partnership, it breeds success, and I look forward to partnering with you this year and hope that it is